All right, guys. So I'll spend a little bit more time thinking about this. I've got an idea to fix the trial nights pack. There's a way, like if we do this in a certain methodology, first we get the guys to lead the charge that led the charge last time. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. One minute. 1 minute. I gotta make my screen a little bit bigger. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we got to get the guys. I'm laughing because I know what I'm going to say. We got to get the guys that led the charge last time on the on the on the on the boycott. We got to get those same guys for a couple of reasons. We got to get those same guys that led the charge last time. Give them an opportunity to do something right the second time. Also, they get the biggest EP. They get the biggest, respectable, in all due respect, respectfully, they get the biggest EP, the biggest electronic penis. They'll be the best ones to lead the charge. Big shining dildo riding in on that mount. Everybody knows who they are. They're familiar with them. They've been playing the game for years. They've been the biggest spenders in the game. We need those same guys. But the second time, they're ethically, morally, transparently, this time they're gonna step correct. Instead of coming out there with this roundabout, idea, get their band all calls all this bunch of shit. The biggest thing is the micromanagement of people. The management of people. Don't want to start doing that. Then you'll have some guy that plays the game in the Evony community starts getting real popular on YouTube. Some of the biggest YouTubers are like, this guy's my favorite. All of a sudden he starts making videos. He comes up with a real good idea, so people want to check it out. But at the same time, it's just completely telling you guys exactly why you should go fuck yourselves. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, so the reason why I'm making this video is because there is a way. This is probably the worst freaking thing you could possibly spend on. The other thing about it is all these officer skill book chests, people put them in those second generals, and then they come up with third versions. You make your red books, maybe you lose some red books because it's not guaranteed to be placed on there. And then they come up with second versions. Now you have a third version that's better than your second version. They got 2 red stars, and it's got the officer skill books on it. It's like, fuck! What the fuck, Ebony? So I got a way to fix this. Keep everything in the pack just like this. So anyone that's familiar and has looked at this pack, that they come out with, this is like the 5th or 6th different version of a box within that pack with different generals in it. So this is the idea to fix this pack. Inside the box, before you open it, what it has next to it, there's a star next to one of these generals. There's a gold star next to, for this one it would be North Barbarian King. And then inside the icon, inside the event, it says something like the special star general within the Peerless Knights box is guaranteed to include one for every 4 boxes open at the same time. So what does that do exactly? Okay, 4 boxes open at the same time. You get 1 per pack. You get 2 double downs, 2 packs with 2 double downs. That drops it to $200 to guarantee one copy of a general, which is, for a super premium general or a top tier for those generals we need, that's about what the big spenders in the game are willing to spend when you need 16 copies. So you could do it that way, or you could have two generals, one with a gold star, one with a red star. Like in this one, the red star would be Nordic Barbarian King, the gold star would be Pericles. In the information tab, it says, Nordic Barbarian King, at least one is guaranteed if you open 4 more packs at the same time. And then for Pericles, it would be, at least one of these is guaranteed if you open maybe a lesser amount, maybe 6 for Nordic Barbarian King, 4 for Pericles. So usually in these boxes, you have at least 2 generals that a lot of players would want more. One's better than the other one, or one's more harder to obtain than the other one, so you could do it that way. And then people would actually buy these packs. If you were guaranteed to get one copy of Pericles, on average for every $100, and one copy of Nordic Barbarian King on average for every $200 if you're using double downs on all of them, or something like that would fix this pack. So that's another idea. Obviously I have to ask nicely because it takes some work, it takes some coordination. Maybe everything was such a clusterfuck last time, people don't even want to approach the possibility of trying to coordinate to make something like this happen. But you guys did get some things accomplished. Family members was probably implemented and not Evony's idea because of what you're trying to do. So you guys actually did complete your goal. But yeah, there's just one more example. People could spend some time on this. Maybe you could get a Discord call up, get 5 or 6 people that are highly motivated and active on the game to go through all these packs that they identify as stuff that that people don't know what they're gonna get for the money they spend, and you guys could all come up with ideas to make it better. Everyone agrees to the whole community they're not gonna buy any of these packs you guys identify, and then you submit to Evony all the packs no one's gonna buy once you get everyone on board, and all the best suggestions you have to change the pack, make it different, or eliminate it from the game entirely and replace it with something else. It would take some work, but I think the guys that spend a lot of time playing this game, spend a lot of time in the community, make content, Battlefield, spend a lot of money. I bet they worth. It's worth it for them to spend some time on this if they think it's a good idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. If you guys want to include me or invite me to participate in talks with you, maybe you're hesitant to do that. You think I'm going to be like directly rude to you to your face. No, I'm not going to do that. I didn't call anyone else specifically. I think everyone knows who they are. They themselves do. That's enough. No, I'm goal orientated. I want to progress. I want to accomplish. I want to accomplish things. But if you guys want to include me, I'm not the one that can make it happen. The same people that made that stuff happen before, they're the ones that can make something like this happen. Because you need everyone. You need basically Evony to look over several events that almost not a single purchase has been made in all those things that we identify and we want changed. I mean, anything where you immediately have buyer's remorse as soon as you purchase it, and then it doesn't have in it what it's supposed to have. Like, you buy an electronic device, you bring it back to your house, and the cord that's supposed to be included, so you plug it in and actually use it, isn't included. Or back older video game systems, the damn adapter that it came with to plug in your TV doesn't have that connection in it. It's like, God damn it. Now you gotta go find where you can find that adapter to adapt the connection they gave you to the one your TV actually takes, or some shit like that. Like, it's horrible. Some of this stuff, we got to do something. We got to do something about it. It's the least enjoyable thing I've ever seen in any video game by far. It's just it feels terrible. There's several things that feel terrible. I don't know what we could do about the spending event. That's another thing that could be discussed. The large event spending competitions for the castle. One way to fix that, a lot more people would spend if they knew a certain threshold would acquire, for example, the rank 2 castle. So they could have two things. The rankings remain the same to get the castles, and then it also says if you purchase a total number of gems, equivalent to, say it says, if you purchase a total number of gems equivalent to, like, let's say $3,000, you also get the rank 2 castle, regardless of what ranking you are. You know how many people get that rank 2 castle if they knew they only had to spend exactly 3,000? You know how many people would spend past the total number of coupons, which is just a couple more in those quarterly events? It's like 25 or so coupons. You know how many people will spend that extra $500? Dozens. Many dozens per 20 servers, right? And then they say, if you spend, $8,000 worth of gems, you get the rank 3 or something like that. That would fix the event. People don't like spending those spending competitions. Then the freaking castle spending competition is one day past the subsidy spending competition. It's one day past. What? So I think if you come in, say, in fourth place in the spending competition, you're fourth through 10th, you're going to get the rank 2 castle, and you've spent let's say 15 grand more than the rank 10, and you're getting the same reward, same competition reward, and you have you've bought freaking how many X hundred of packs past using all the coupons, didn't get double down on any of those. You know how horrible that must feel? Some of the stuff we get, all this stuff that feels horrible to purchase, anything you spend money on and immediately feels horrible or feels horrible within hours or the next day, we gotta come up with a list of all that stuff. The only problem is we would not be able to get people to boycott the castle spending competition. But we could include that idea with the changes we want to the list of all the packs we've identified, how to change them, upgrade them, replace them. We could include ideas like that for the castle spending competitions and the subsidy spending competitions. And the way we could get Evony on our side and explain it to them is many more people would purchase if they knew it was guaranteed for a certain amount of money spent. Even if it's a fairly large amount, it's better than spending a large amount and just barely missing something and wasting all that. That must feel terrible. So yeah, guys, think about that. Get together yourselves. I mean, you guys obviously have players that you've worked with, communicated with for years that you work well with. So if you guys just want to do it yourselves, not include me, that's fine too. I got no problem with that. I just don't want to. I don't want to keep going through this for freaking more years. Like, there's stuff I want to get, and just all those packs, They're terrible. I've bought them in the past. I'm not buying them anymore. Like, it felt so bad. It feels so fucking, it feels so stupid. I feel so stupid about myself buying that stuff. All right, guys. Thank you.